Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. I am Goomslal, and welcome to my first video. So, as you've probably read if you read the title, I am trying to predict the Smash Bros. 6 roster. This is a roster of 50 characters plus 5 Echo Fighters for a total of 55 Echo Fighters. 36 of the characters are returning, so all the other characters are new characters, so pretty sure 19 new characters. I'm gonna be going row by row, that's why I have this white box here. And this is very unscripted, so expect me to mess up in some parts. So the first row down, and alright, there you go. So first row, Mario, I don't think I have to explain why I added him. Luigi, same. Peach, same. Daisy, I feel like Daisy was, like, out of all of the Echo Fighters, Daisy was probably the most likely to be brought back, so yeah, that's why I chose her. And then got DK and Pauline. This is obviously DK, and I think it would be cool if, like, they reworked a lot of his, like, moveset to represent Donkey Kong Bonanza more. So yeah. Then we got Link over here. I don't think I have to explain why he is here. And I got him in this Tears of the Kingdom variant. Then Toon Link. So for the purpose of this list, I'm considering Toon Link an Echo Fighter. Like, I know he's technically a semi-clone, but if Richter can be classified as not Richter, if Chrom can be classified as an Echo Fighter, then Toon Link can be classified as an Echo Fighter. Let's see, and I chose him specifically because he represents a lot of games in the Legends of Zelda franchise. And then we got Zelda here. No surprises there. I do want to warn you, I do have some Donkey Kong Bonanza spoilers down here, so if you don't want to be spoiled to Donkey Kong Bonanza, then click off now. That should be enough time. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next row. Here we go. Alright. So, Yoshi. I don't think I need to explain him. Toad. Toad is the only big Mario character that hasn't been put into Smash Bros. Yet, so I think this is the game they should do it in. Yeah, I don't know. Bowser, no need to explain. Wario, no need to explain. King K. Rool. So, originally, I had King K. Rool off of the list. This was before I got spoiled from YouTube thumbnails showing King K. Rool and Donkey Kong Bonanza, and that's why I gave the spoiler warning earlier, so yeah, so it seems like Nintendo cares about King K. Rool, so yeah, I think it's safe to say he can get in. Skull Kid, I think Skull Kid is, like, a good pick for a new Zelda rep, because The Legend of Zelda desperately needs a new rep. Yes, I think Skull Kid is a good choice, and it's villain, and he's a I don't know. Ganondorf, no need to explain that. Captain Falcon. So, you'll see later that I cut some other characters that were a part of the original 12. You'll see that later. But I felt like Captain Falcon has enough power to stay, because, like, first of all, he's a fan favorite for Smash Bros. Players, and second, it seems like Nintendo has been, like, pushing F-Zero a lot lately with, like, the F-Zero 99 game, and the fact that that F-Zero, whatever it's called, was one of the first 3 GameCube games to be ported to the GameCube Online. So I think that they're gonna release a new F-Zero game soon, so I think Captain Falcon is a safe pick. And I mean, like, safe to stay, yeah. Alright. 3rd row. Alright. Alright, so, 3rd row. Samus, no need to explain. Ridley, no need to explain. Sylux, I'm pretty sure they're setting up Sylux as, like, the main antagonist of Metroid Prime 4. So, he's a pretty safe pick. Kirby, don't need to explain. King Dedede, don't need to explain. Midnight, don't need to explain. Though I should explain, I feel like all 3 of these guys have enough power to stay. Like, I feel like they have enough. I feel like they are justifiable to not not cut one of them. Bandana Waldy, I don't think I need to explain why Bandana Waldy is here. He deserves it. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, anyways, Game & Watch. It's good to have like one character to represent the old ages of Nintendo, and Game & Watch, considering like I think like the Game & Watch was the first Nintendo game. I think, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I mean, like, he's the first character that shows up in the Smash, in that one Smash mode where you find every character, and they're ordered by release date. So yeah, I think if we're gonna choose a retro character, Game & Watch is a good one. It's the best one to go with. And then you got the 4th row, Pokemon and Animal Crossing. So Pikachu, don't need to explain that. Charizard, I put Charizard instead of Pokemon Trainer in general because I feel like when you're developing, like, Charizard would just be easier to develop in the game. Like, I'm not opposed to Pokemon Trainer at all, but I think we're more likely to just have Charizard alone. Mewtwo, cool legendary Pokemon, yeah. Scizor, I feel like Scizor is just like really popular and he would fit into Smash. Like, he's already a Pokeball. I mean a Pokeball Pokemon. So I think he's a safe pick. There's a lot of other Pokemon you could swap out with him though. Greninja, one of the most popular Pokemon. Ogerpon, I really think it would be cool to have Ogerpon as a playable character. I just really do. I've of all the new characters I'm suggesting, I want Ogerpon the most by far. And then Isabelle, don't really need to explain that. And I should explain Isabelle, shouldn't I? So why not Isabelle instead of Villager? You may be asking. I feel like Villager's just like a blank slate. Like, you could say, oh, he represents like character customization, but does he really though? When you can barely customize it. Like, he has 8 alts to choose from, and that's it. You can't customize those alts at all. So I don't really see that argument. And I feel like Isabelle just represents the franchise better. Like, yeah, I just think she represents the franchise better. And then for our next Echo Fighter, that's what they called, right? I chose Tom Nook because Animal Crossing is really big, so it should have 2 reps at least. And yeah, I feel like Tom Nook is like one of the other. It's like the other major Animal Crossing character, like right behind Isabelle, which is fun. And he would also provide a villain to. Now I'm just kidding. He's not a villain. He's not a villain. He's just misunderstood. I'm sure he is. But yeah. Yeah, if they're gonna represent another, if they're gonna choose another Animal Crossing character, they gotta choose Tom Nook. There we go. The 5th row, the Fire Emblem and Xenoblade. So, Fire Emblem here, we got Morth. Don't need to explain that. Robin, protagonist. I mean, not protagonist. He's not a protagonist. He's from the game that saved Fire Emblem. Byleth. I was hesitant on including Byleth because Byleth got a lot of hate for when they were revealed. But I'm pretty sure people like Byleth now, and they have a pretty cool moveset. So yeah, now I'm pretty sure they're also from like the most sold Fire Emblem game, unless Engage overtook that. But down, I think it's still good to include Byleth. Speaking of it, Fire Emblem Engage, we got Alear. Yeah, I know they just revealed the new Fire Emblem game, but I still think they should include Alear because one, they can still profit off of it since it's not like it's not on the Switch too, which Smash 6 is probably gonna be on. And Alear will help represent a lot of the Fire Emblem characters that were cut, as well as new Fire Emblem characters that weren't included in the roster to begin with. And then we got Kai from the Fire Emblem, what is it, some word that's, I forgot what it's called, but he seems to be the main protagonist of the new game. I don't know, but I just put him in here because free marketing, yay. Then Shulk, I don't think I need to explain why Shulk is here. Then Rex, I was originally gonna have Pyra and Mithra represent the swapping ability, but I already got these two that I'll get to later that will swap, so I just decided to swap them out for a new for Rex instead, so we can have another retro another returning character and bring Rex in, even though it would be funny if they kept removing him and playing Pyra Mithra instead. But heck. Okay, I'm gonna stop this recording until it stops. Okay, the beeping stopped. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, okay. So yeah, what was I saying again? Right. Yeah, I think it would be. I would think it would be funny if they kept adding Pyra Mithra but not Rex, but I think it's more realistic that they add Rex. And also, I know I have in his Xenoblade 2 thing. Yeah, I know him in his Xenoblade 2 version. It would be insanely cool to have in his Xenoblade 3 version, but I don't know how likely that is. I feel like they would want to represent Xenoblade 2 more. So, yeah. Anyways, these Nova and Mio, yeah, they're they're protagonists of Xenoblade 3. I don't think I have to explain much more. So yeah, and I feel like you really can't have one without the other. Maybe, I don't know. I don't play Xenoblade, but I think they're cool new additions, especially Mio, with their chakras. I don't know. No one uses chakra in Smash beside me, Swordfire, but that's only sometimes. Anyways, yeah. Now I go down to this row. Alright. So, Inkling. I don't think I need to explain that. Octoling it's a pretty obvious Echo Fighter. I don't think I need to explain that. Olimar, Pikmin is now officially one of the big 5 Nintendo franchises, so you kind of have to have Olimar. What the heck is that noise? Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, Pikmin is now officially one of Nintendo's big 5, so you kind of have to have Olimar there. Then we reach the Echo Fighter area. I mean, not Echo Fighter, I'm stupid. The third-party character area. And Sonic, don't need to explain that. Shadow the Hedgehog, a final Echo Fighter. People really like Shadow, he got his own year, and he's, Sonic Boom Eggman even said that Shadow the Hedgehog is the most second popular character in the canon, probably behind Sonic. He might even be more popular than Sonic. You, well, anyways, yeah. They kind of got it. I feel like they just should include him, and I feel like it would be easy to include him as an Echo Fighter. And Sonic is in dire need of another rep, so yeah. Shadow. Pac-Man, one from one of the most popular games ever, like one of the most famous games ever. Don't really need to explain that. Ryu. I mean, like, I feel like y'all have one fighting game character in the fighting game, and Ryu's a pretty good choice for that. And I haven't. It's probably gonna be in his Street Fighter 6 variant, which I don't like, but oh well. I hope they include the variant he currently is in Smash Bros. Right now. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Rayman, like, Nintendo and Ubisoft really seem to really be buddies. Like, for Mario Rabbids, they really put Rayman in the Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope DLC. So yeah, I think that's not a bizarre choice. And look, picture this for the next Smash Bros. Reveal. It's in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on Battlefield. That like Mario and random other some random characters are fighting. Then, boom, Rayman breaks through the ice and it transitions to the next Smash Bros. Game. Yeah, yeah, that's my idea. Yeah, so yeah, I think Rayman's a good choice. Alright, then the final, I think I just delete that. Yep, okay. It's Pit. It's kind of like, he's kind of like Sakurai's, like Hideyo's kind of like Sakurai's son, so Pit kind of has to be in there by default. Springman. I know a lot of people didn't like Min Min, but that was mostly because of her super long range, and they could just not do that with the Springman. I feel like Arm still does deserve a rep. So, and I just think they should add Springman. Yeah. Ring Fit Trainee. Ring Fit Adventure is actually super popular. I don't know how, but yeah, people like it, so might as well put her in there. Steve, his announcement literally broke Twitter. I don't think I have to say anymore. Like, I know he's super annoying to play against in Smash, but they can just nerf him. They did it with Brawl Meta Knight. They did it with Smash 4 Bayonetta. They can do it with Ultimate Steve. Anyways, then Doom Guy. Not the only reason I chose Doom Guy is it's because Isabelle and Doom Guy. Yeah, that's all. I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny to have them in the game, like in Doom Guy's reveal trailer. They can have him interact with Isabelle. It's funny. Alright, and probably my least likely pick, Dragon Quest Slime. Okay, so here's the thing, like, Square Enix has a history for being not wanting their characters in other games, and Slime was negotiated as a playable character at one point, but he only got rejected because Square Enix was okay with Nintendo using Hero in the game. So which might mean they're okay with having Hero in here again instead of Slime, but I don't know, they might be a little more stingy this time or something. I don't know. And I just look at him. I want Slime. I want Slime. This is probably my least accurate. This is probably the least likely pick I have on here. But I just think he deserves his chance in Smash. And then we got Sans. I feel like there should be at least one indie game character in Smash, and I feel like the most likely out of all of them would be Sans, because like I'm pretty like sure like I'm pretty okay. First off, Sans was a Mii costume. That's already a big plus. And also like I'm pretty sure I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Toby Fox has I'm pretty sure like Sakurai invited Toby Fox to his house to play Smash Bros. Sometime. So like I feel like Santa's almost guaranteed. And then so yeah. And then we got Random Space. This isn't taking up a character slot, this is just Random Space. So yeah, that's my predictions. Oh, I know, right. Also, I want to go over some of the characters that some people might be surprised aren't here. So, yeah. So first off, Fox, Ness, and Jigglypuff. I believe that they should bring back the original 12. Like, I know that like Ness was planned to become Melee and Jigglypuff was planned to become Brawl, but they weren't. So I feel like they deserve their the original 12 deserve their to stay, but I don't think they're likely to stay. So I cut Ness, Jigglypuff, and Fox. Ness, hot take, I would cut Ness before I would cut Jigglypuff. Ness has the only game Ness has appeared in is Earthbound / Mother 2. Those like he's not even the main protagonist of the first game in this franchise. Like I see no reason why he should be here. Then Jigglypuff, obviously Jigglypuff. I don't think I have to explain why Jigglypuff was cut, but at least Jigglypuff has been in more than one game. That's all I'm saying. And then Fox, Star Fox has been kind of dead recently, and it doesn't. There's no signs of like a possible revival of Star Fox like there has been with F-Zero. So I don't think Fox would be able to stay. I feel like the only thing that's keeping him and the possibility of staying is his history in Smash Bros. But that's it. Ike, I really wanted to include Ike in the roster because he's like one of the Fire Emblem characters people actually like. But I simply don't think I have enough room for him in the roster. Snake, he was the first third-party character, but I feel like it's unlikely that he's gonna return since, like, what's it called? Whatever comes, he's made him, and until just kind of, like, stop talking to each other. I don't know, but, like, I don't think that, Konami, that's what it's called, right? I don't think Konami would want Snake in Smash Bros. Again. You know, not at least not really. And I don't think Nintendo will want to go through all of the effort of including him, unfortunately. Diddy Kong, like in Donkey Kong Bonanza, they did kind of sideline him. Like, I'm pretty sure from what I've seen, he's only like in a mini game. So I feel like he's more likely to just be an assist trophy. Unfortunately, sorry, Decon. Yeah. Mega Man. I could see someone putting Mega Man over Ryu, but like I feel like when you're choosing which character to bring into a fighting game, you would want to choose the fighting game character over the non-fighting game character. That's just what I think personally. Yeah. Little Mac, I does represent Punch Out, but Punch Out is kind of dead, more dead than Star Fox, in fact. So until we get a new Star Fox game, I don't think that we're gonna get him in Smash. Mii's, I was so close to keeping the Mii's, but I just don't think I could justify it. Like, it would take extra development time just to code the Miis in. So, unfortunately, even like I think they're not gonna stay. And like, I really want to keep them. Is like they're like there's actually customizable characters. Like, you can actually customize them into like characters that aren't in Smash, characters that aren't in Smash, characters that were in Smash. Just who like whoever you want. But unfortunately, I don't think it's likely. Cloud, Square, like, I think Square Enix is starting to get like more close with Nintendo. Like, they just revealed that Final Fantasy VII, like the remake, is coming to Nintendo Switch too. But I'm not 100% sure on it, so I'm just gonna say for now he's not in. Um, Simon, I want to. I just feel like he's not popular enough to get in. I mean, like, to stay. Like, I don't know if anyone really cared about him in like Smash Ultimate, but he's also just really annoying to play against. And I know some of these other characters are too, but oh well. So yeah. And then Sora, the same reason I cut Cloud. I really wish Sora could stay, but I really don't think that's likely. So, um, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's likely. Yeah. So, yeah. Um, yeah. Uh, if you think my roster is so good that I should be hired to, that Nintendo should hire me, they shouldn't, by the ways. Do you think my roster is, or do you think my roster is so bad that I should be banished from playing Smash Brothers ever again? Please let me know down below. And also, if you're wondering why I didn't include a certain character, then please feel free to comment down below, and I'll do my best to answer you. So, anyways, thanks for watching all the way to my first video, and I will see you all I will see you at a later date. Goodbye!